Hi, my name is Pete Larson, and welcome to University of Massachusetts Amherst EPI 633 Communicable Disease Epidemiology. So today, what I want to do, since this is our first day, I want to go through the syllabus, do a bit of introduction about myself, and talk about the requirements for the course. To begin, my name is Pete Larson. I am an epidemiology PhD from the University of Michigan, School of Public Health. I also have a master's in biostatistics. My career has primarily been spent in developing countries, specifically in Kenya, working on infectious diseases of all kinds, looking at social determinants of health, snake bites, HIV, malaria, all different kinds of public health problems in developing countries. I'm now stateside and living in Ann Arbor, Michigan, which is sunny right now and won't be sunny for very much longer. Working at the University of Michigan and also teaching these courses at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. So I'm very happy to be teaching this course and to have you in the class. So what I'm going to do now is go through the syllabus, which should be fairly straightforward. The syllabus is on the Moodle site. If you have not gone to the Moodle site yet, I don't see how you have gotten to this video. But if you have not, for some reason, gone to the Moodle site and seen this video, please do so very soon. Everything we do in the course will be posted there for you. Now, a very important point is there are two sections of this course. One is the, quote, residential course, which was originally intended to be on campus in person with Dr. Andrew Lover, but because of COVID-19 was moved to an online format. The second is a purely online course, which has the same content. It was never intended to have synchronized learning sessions. It was going to be purely online. So the only difference between the two courses is the residential course will require some in-person scheduled Zoom meetings for the entire class. We are going to discuss today when we meet how we're going to manage that and how many meetings we might have, but that is the big difference between the two. The online version of the course has no synchronized Zoom or face-to-face meetings. You will have the same content as the other course, the same requirements as the other course, minus the Zoom meetings. So, to recap, there are two sections of the course. One is a residential course, which is going to require some Zoom meetings, and the second is a purely online course, which does not. If you have any questions, please feel free to write and ask me. So, regarding the content of the course and the requirements of the course, there is a syllabus. Here's a paper version of it. The PDF is online. You can download it. Now note that this is a provisional syllabus. It will change throughout the semester. This is my first time teaching this course at this institution, and I am going to tailor the course based on the needs of the students. So things may change. First, my name is Pete Larson. You already know that part. My email is on the syllabus. It's plarson@umass.edu. I also have a University of Michigan account, so if you see a reply from me and it comes from my Michigan address, don't be confused. I'm the same person. My Michigan account is anfangen@umich.edu, UMICH. Please email me with questions anytime. I'm here to assist you and answer any questions you might have or concerns. I generally try to get back to students as soon as I can. Basically, if I'm looking at the computer, I'm checking email, so you might get a reply from me within minutes. I will never let an email languish more than 48 hours. And if in the very rare instance that I do, please just write me again. Something has just gone wrong and I've missed the email for some reason or another. But I do try to provide prompt responses to all emails. This is particularly important for online formats where connectivity is massively important to the success of the course. People are working different hours, they're studying at different hours, and they're going to want prompt responses to their questions. So please take advantage of me as a resource. I also want to point to Tia, who is the TA for the course. Prerequisites. The prerequisite for this course is EPI 630, an introductory course in epidemiology and epidemiologic methods. If you're coming from another institution besides UMass Amherst and are concerned that you might not have the proper prerequisites for this course, please contact me and we can discuss it. In general, I hope that you have taken some kind of intro EPI course at some point in your career, but everyone is different. So please write me and we can discuss it. Materials. All the materials for this course will be posted on the Moodle site. That includes all readings, videos I may want you to watch, and other items. So please pay attention to the Moodle site for new updates. Textbooks. Modern Infectious Disease Epidemiology by Johann Gisecki, 3rd edition. Please purchase this book if you can. You can access the book from the UMass library, but I recommend that you get a paper copy, just because I'm old and books are good. This is the required text of the course. Old editions will not suffice. Another book that we're going to be reading throughout the term is this one, The Wisdom of Whores, Bureaucrats, Brothels, and the Business of AIDS by Elizabeth Pisani. This is a wonderful book. I hope that you enjoy reading it. I know I did, and we're going to be reading chapters of it every week, starting with this week. So please read the first chapter for this week. The third book is the Control of Communicable Diseases Manual from David Heyman. I highly recommend getting this book. It is recommended. It is in the 20th edition right now. The 19th edition is sufficient for your needs, and I've seen it as low as $1. It's basically a dictionary of various infectious diseases. When I was in graduate school, I loved reading the book because there's all kinds of diseases that you've never even heard of, and it describes them and talks about treatments and control and all different aspects. So I highly recommend it. The 19th edition I've seen as low as $1. So please pick it up if you can. Requirements for the course. I expect all students to do all assignments and do all the readings for the course. You are here to learn, and you will maximize your learning potential if you do all the readings and all the work. So yes, please do all the readings and do all the work. It's very simple. For the residential students, you will be required to come to every Zoom meeting. If you cannot make one for some reason or another, please write me and let me know. I'm very flexible. For the online students, there's no synchronized learning requirement, so this does not impact you. But please do the assignments on time. Students will have a single 10-minute presentation on a peer-reviewed research article once during the semester. For the residential students, they will do this over the Zoom meeting. For the online students, what I would like you to do is video yourself doing the presentation, then we can post it on the Moodle site. We'll talk more about this later. I'll post a separate document talking about the requirements to do this, but this will be a requirement. So everyone will have to present on a scholarly article of their choice throughout the semester at least once. Written assignments must be submitted in Microsoft Word. Please do not send me a PDF. It makes it very difficult to grade. On a Word document, I can write comments and provide feedback very easily. If you send me a PDF, then I have to go through the step of converting it, and this just takes sort of an extra little bit of my time. So please send me Microsoft Word documents. Grading, you will get grades. The grading is what's on this side on the Moodle site. And basically it's just a simple breakdown of grades and how they will be allotted. There's a reflection, and so that is in the video that we're going to send. That's 10 points. Article presentation discussion. There will be discussions of scholarly articles throughout the term through the Moodle site, and we'll talk more about that as that comes. Midterm project will be 50 points. You'll basically choose an infectious disease and go write a paper in depth on it. Human subject certification, we'll talk more about this. City certification, some people in the course may have already done it, particularly for your medical fields, or have some experience doing research, but we'll give you 10 points. It's very easy, and I'll have a whole lecture devoted to telling you what it's about. Final exam will be a, quote, take home. I know this is online, so take home means a different thing. So basically you can use any sources you need for the final exam. There'll be like some questions and short answers and essays and all these different kinds of things. That's 60 points. We'll have quizzes throughout the term just to keep you on track. And participation, 10 points. An online format is a bit different, but well, on the discussion boards, I want to see everyone participating if they can. The grades are allotted as they are here, but I'm fairly flexible in the end, so don't be overly concerned about getting exactly 93 points or whatever. Course outline is on the syllabus. You can look at it on your own, but basically what it is well, today I'm going to do an introduction. We'll talk about some fundamentals and issues of study design. We'll talk about outbreak investigations, overview of microbiome and molecular epidemiology, big three, malaria, TB, HIV, emerging infectious diseases, epidemiology of various types of infectious diseases, and then vaccines, and then we'll have a final exam. So we're going to be covering a lot of ground throughout this term. I definitely hope you learn a lot. I know that I always learn a lot from students when I'm teaching these courses. So please take this as an opportunity to learn something. Major dates and deadlines, these are in flux at this point. We're going to see how this goes. Yes, so that's about it for this introduction. So again, I want to reiterate, I am available for you. I will answer any questions that you have to the best of my ability. If you need any special accommodations, I'm perfectly willing to work with you. If you have any type of particular disability or something that needs special accommodation, please contact me and let me know if there's something that I can do or the school can do to help you out, because we're here for you.